Okay, boys and girls, we are on page 299, and this is chapter 5, lesson 4, okay? And we're going to start talking about multiplying a 2-digit number times a 2-digit number. We did that in lesson 1. We did 2-digit times 2-digit, but it was in multiples of 10, and then we did a 2-digit times 2-digit with estimating, and then we started talking about using a distributive property to multiply, okay? And now we're going to be using the area model, or also known as partial products, okay? The area model is actually the boxes. The partial products are the numbers you put in the boxes. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
So let's look at example 1. It says a coyote travels 27 miles each hour. How far can a coyote travel in 12 hours? So we're going to be multiplying 27 times 12. And one way to do that is use an area model and use the partial product, okay? So, like I've said, you have to take 27 and 12, and you're going to put them into expanded form. So what's 27 in expanded form? Number 6. 20 and 7, good job. And what is 12 in expanded form? 10 and 2.
I think if you put that near Tyler.
So we have 10 and 2, 20 and 7. So now we multiply. Here you multiply 20 times 10, which is 200. 20 times 2, which is 40. 7 times 10, which is 70, and 7 times 2, which is 14. And then you add them up. 200 plus 40 plus 70 plus 14. 4, 12, and 3. 324. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
All right. Another way, okay, is to use paper and pencil. Okay? So they multiply the ones. 7 times 2. They did 27 times 2. Okay? Does everyone see that? 7 times 2 is 14, and they regroup the tens. Oopsie. Right here. Regroup the tens. And then 2 times 2 is plus 1. 5. So we have 54. That's just like when we were doing, basically, you're just doing 27 times 2 first. Does everyone see that? So basically what we did first is did 27 times 2. Okay? And we got 54. Because we carry the 1, and 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5.
Never mind.
You good? All right. Then we multiply the tens, okay? So basically we're doing 27 times 10. And you guys know how to do that, right? Because that's a multiple of 10. So we put a 0 here. 1 times 7,
7.
and 1 times 2.
2.
So 270. And then you add it up, and you get 324. So 27 times 12 is 324. So a coyote can travel 324 miles in 12 hours.
That's a long.
Yep, that is a long time.
I could.
Now, this way, using paper and pencil, is called standard algorithm. It takes a little bit more practice, okay? And I will walk you through some tricks for that too. So when we do multiplication with 2 times 2 digit, your choices are going to be using an area model with the partial product or standard algorithm. Okay? That's going to be your two options. And we will practice both of those for a while. And then once you guys know them both, you can basically pick which one is easier for you. Okay? All right. Heidi's monthly bills are shown. How much does she spend on her cell phone service in 2 years? So here's a cell phone, 2 years. Okay? So this is a month.
It'll be 38 times 2.
Okay, hold on. This is a month, $38 a month. How many months are in a year? 12. So they're saying if 12 months is in 1 year and you have 2 years, how many months is that? 24. So our problem is going to be 38 times 24. Okay? And the first thing they're asking us to do is estimate. So what's 38 rounded to? 40. And what's, oh, don't forget our dollar signs. And what's 24 rounded to? 20. And what's 40 times 20?
I think we should do conferences like this every time.
800.
$800. $800.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
I'm just gonna have my mom pay for my iPhone bill, not me. Yeah.
When you grow up, you'll have to do it, right?
No, I'm just gonna let her buy it.
Oh, okay. All right. So here we go. So we're going to first multiply the ones. So we're going to do 38 times 4. Okay? And if it's easier for you to write it separately, that's fine too. 4 times 8, 32. 4 times 3 plus 3, 15. So that's $152. That's for the ones. All right? And then we're going to multiply by the 10. So we have $38 times 10. We got 0. 1 times 8.
8.
And 1 times 3. So it's for the tens place, it's 380. You need to get with me, okay? 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 5,
13.
carry the 1, 3, 4, 5. So the cost of the cell phone service for 2 years is $532.
Definitely gonna let my mom.
I did this wrong. No one caught me.
We all did.
It's 20. 38 times 20. You got to catch my mistakes.
I didn't say anything.
You just, oh, sure.
I really did it.
All right. So 0 here. 2 times 8
16.
and 2 times 3 plus 1.
7.
Now, do you know why Mrs. Evans realized that she made a mistake?
Yeah. Because you're paying attention.
No, I wasn't paying attention. Why did I realize I made a mistake?
Because there's 800 up there.
Because when we estimated, we got 800, and I thought to myself, that's not near the estimate we had. So I must have done something wrong, right? So that's why I realized, and when we do our problem solving, that fourth part is check and ask yourself if it makes sense. Well, I realized when I did it, it did not make sense. It was way off from my estimate. So that's why I knew I messed up somewhere, and I had to go back and find where I messed up. Okay? So it's okay if we mess up. That's why we check our work. All right, so now Did I do it right this time?
Mhm.
All right, so we got 2, 11, 7, 8, 9, 912. So the cost of the cell phone service for 2 years is $912. 912. Is it close to the estimate of $800?
Pretty good.
It's a little far off, isn't it? But it's still close, but it helped me to realize I made a mistake, right?
Yeah.
So, yes.
It's better than our other answer.
It's better than the other answer we had, yes. So see, Mrs. Evans made a mistake, but she used her reasoning and thought, that doesn't make sense. So I knew I caught myself somewhere. All right. So we're going to kind of do it both ways to kind of, and this will help you do it that way also, okay? So we will stop here for the day after this example, all right? So we're going to do it both ways. They already did the area model for you. They broke up 30 and 5 and 20 and 4, okay? So we're going to do the ones first. 4 times 5,
20.
carry the 2. 4 times 3
Well,
plus 2,
14.
14. Okay, so that's 140. And then we're going to multiply the 10. So I'm going to do it separate. 35 times 20. You got 0. 2 times 5,
10.
3 times 2,
6.
plus 1,
7.
7. 700. And then we add it up and we get 840. Okay? But I also wanted to do it this way, and then you can check and see if they're both matching, then you know you did it right. So they put 30 and 5, 20 and 4, and then you multiply 20 times 30. Is 20 times 30 600? So 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 zeros, right?
Yep.
So that makes sense. And then 20 times 5 here is 100. 4 times 30 is 120. And 4 times 5 is 20. And so we have that here. We can add it up. 600 plus 100 plus 120 plus 20. 840. Do they match? Yep. Alrighty.